Okay there, handsome. You wanted me to do a reading for you? I'll do a reading for you. I'm not that thrilled about it, but at the same time, that's kind of silly. I'm just thinking, like, what's weird about it is kind of like there's a part of me that would hope I'm in it, but then at the same time, if I'm not, that's awkward. And if I am, that's awkward. So, but whatever. It doesn't matter what I think. So let's just go and see what's going on with you. I pulled two of each because I don't want to have any like questions of, oh my goodness, am I reading it wrong? So I just asked for two cards for each. Okay. These are mine. When I say mine, those are like my little spread to just kind of get an idea of what's going on. I don't know if you had something like, I don't know, something that, okay, either something in the past had you feeling trapped like financially and you thought it was all going to come crumbling down, or maybe that was just you had to hold on to your money, and well, you weren't holding on to your money and you probably should have, but it could have been not money, it could have been just like you gave your love out to someone and you should have held back or something, but that was in the past anyways, but you felt trapped about some sort of situation, but that situation all came crumbling down anyways with some sort of tower. So either like a relationship crumbled completely to the ground, or financially something happened that set you back and you started over kind of thing. But then some some messages are coming in and it's making you think of things a different way, and it's kind of making you see things in a new light and kind of be excited about new prospect for things, and has you creating again and feeling like you want to be part of like making a future for yourself, like you feel like you do have control of your life a little bit. So at the beginning you started with this where you in the past you were feeling really trapped in a situation and you just didn't see your way out of some sort of situation. I don't know if it's career or love, finances, or whatever. I don't know. I feel like it might be finances, but I don't know because you don't seem like that would be the situation, but I have no idea. And so she just needs to stand up, take the blindfold off, and walk straight out. She's not really trapped at all. And so eventually you realize that, but it had to kind of, everything kind of, see, you were holding your money close to your heart, like well, this way would be holding it close, this way you weren't. So you weren't guarding yourself for some reason, whether it was financially or whether it was like in a relationship or something. You set yourself up to not be guarded, and then it all kind of came crashing down and just kind of fell apart, or it made you see things in a whole different way. The universe, it's, when they bring in the tower, it's about epiphany moments, life-changing moments, foundations crumbling so new can be built, that kind of thing. So something happened that made you, I don't know, it felt like everything kind of just crashed down and came, or started over maybe, or it could have been something good like, oh wow, I didn't think of it that way or see it that way. But, and then after that you started getting messages and communicating with someone back and forth about something, and this is fire energy. This could be you, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, that you're communicating with someone, and usually that communication is like text, emails, stuff like that, not directly. It doesn't mean you don't see them in person, but the majority of like your communicating that you're doing when you're not together is probably via text or something like that. Not, it wouldn't be like, oh, we talk on the phone all day long or something. Okay, and then you have the Magician, like that's about creating something new and deciding to put all the elements together to create something new. But first, right before the Magician, you had the Page of Swords. So he's about just someone that is thinking of a new thought process, just looking at things in a whole new light, a different way than he used to before. And so whatever it is you were in, you're coming out of it and you're feeling a little better about the way you're feeling, a little more optimistic. And then at the end you have the World, so that means you're completing a cycle, or you have completed a cycle, and you're ready for a brand new cycle. So it's about time for a new cycle in your life. And then up here we also have the World, but it was in reverse, but we'll get to that in a minute. Okay, so that was just for me. That's just like a little bit I like to do ahead of time just to kind of give me an idea what's going on. So I feel like that you've just been through a lot where kind of something really shook you up a little bit. Okay, so right here, we'll go right to the center. Nice. We have the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is feeling like this could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, but it's earth energy, but it's mainly, excuse me, I think you're thinking about just feeling good about yourself and feeling confident and feeling like you have your life together a little bit right now. And maybe whatever you came out of in the past or something that's not there anymore, but you're feeling good, like you're feeling attractive and that people see you as attractive and you're just feeling good about your self-esteem right now. Or you're seeing someone else that way. You're seeing someone as extremely beautiful in your path or something like that. Then you're also dealing with like a Queen of Cups kind of energy. And this is what's in your heart, like right here, right now, what kind of is important to you. It's not what you're thinking about. It's more about like what you're feeling. And so this is the Queen of Cups. She is about love and kindness and nurturing, and she's a mother kind of figure, and she's just someone who's just that you find nurturing and kind and offering their love to you, and you know that they're offering it, and you're thinking about it, you're feeling it. Maybe this Queen of Cups here is someone that you find to be really, like, they're really kind, loving, nurturing, and you find them to be independent and beautiful and just like kind of the whole shebang for you. And then so in the past we have the Chariot in reverse, which is a Cancer card, but it's the Chariot's about forward momentum and moving forward, like moving on to new paths in life, and it's kind of like you do it with your own mind power, your own will, and you bring these spinks together and you make them work together to kind of create a new path. But in reverse, you felt stagnant and you weren't able to move forward or like to go and make any kind of progress. It felt like you were really progressing the way you wanted to in life. Remember, this is in the past. And you worried a lot. You just, all the thoughts went in your mind. You had maybe things that people have said to you or about you in the past, or things you've said to others, or just thoughts that you have about your own self. Just, you felt like there's no way out. I'm trapped. It's never going to end. I'm stuck here. I can't move forward. Just life is just one big, long day kind of thing. One monotonous life. Okay, and then in your recent past, you have the Three of Pentacles. Nice. The Ten of Cups. I like that. Okay, so the Three of Pentacles is about something coming in that's helping you to, or you using your skills, whatever it is, it's about your foundation feeling more stable, secure. This came in your recent past, so something is in your past recently that makes you feel that that you're having like you're on the path, or you are there, like you found something that makes you feel stable and secure in your home and in your life, and it's just... it's like they're going down to town hall and they're making an announcement. Hey, guess what? We just built a house. Or guess what? We filed papers to get married. Or it's that kind of thing where you just feel like you want to announce to someone that this is feeling, or that we're moving on to something secure and stable. And then look at what you have, the Ten of Cups. This is about the happy home, happy. So it's kind of really, this is a steady, happy foundation. And this is a happy home, happy life, happy couple. They've got their kids playing in the background, their home's back here, and they're just outside saying, look at us, we're happy. How about you guys? Losers, we got everything. Not really losers, but you know what I'm saying. They're very happy and they're gloating about their happiness, and they're just outside under their little rainbow of joy, enjoying. And 10 cups are about love in the tarot, and 10's the highest you can get. You can't go any higher than 10, so that's about wishes fulfilled, happy, complete picture, I guess you could say. Okay, so in your thoughts, you're wanting to complete a cycle. You know you're about ready to complete a cycle. You know it's time. Maybe you're, look, you have options. Maybe like you're not sure what to choose to make the cycle complete. Sorry, like the world is about completion, and when it's this way, it's like you've completed a cycle and you're starting something new. when it's in reverse, you're still in a cycle. It could be towards the very end of a cycle, or you're holding it back with your worries and your thoughts maybe, but you have choices, and maybe you just haven't made a choice yet what you want to do in your life on the next, you might have had some choices about some things to do right now, and as soon as you make that choice, like how am I going to proceed, then that will complete a cycle, and then you'll turn this around, you'll move on to the next phase of your life. So you're almost right there, but you're just feeling like you're not, and you're feeling like you have too many options, or you don't know. This card is the Seven of Cups, and the options, if you look at them, only a few of those options really look like anything you'd want. So maybe you're afraid that if you make an option or choose an option, choose someone or something, that you might make the wrong choice, because some of these are bad choices. So you're maybe leery of making a choice, but you know as soon as you do make a choice that it will be the end of the cycle and it'll be time to turn it around. So that's good. Make that choice, buddy. Okay, so coming up in your near future, you have the Star card, which is could be Gemini, Libra, or this is actually Aquarius. But the Star card is about wishes being fulfilled. Like I always say, on your birthday, you know how you save that one wish you don't tell anyone about, and when you're young and you make that wish, it's like that's the most important wish, and you're like, I'm not telling anyone. I want that to come, true, or whatever. When you write your letters to Santa Claus, what you really think you need or want. And then after all the years of accumulating birthday wishes and just asking for things, what still would be important to you at this phase of your life, kind of thing. That's what the Star card's about. It's about all the things that really, like the wishes that you really want. That's what's coming your way, not just like frivolous kind of things. It's things that will really, really affect your heart. And the Star card's also about just really feeling confident with yourself. So same kind of thing as this, is just feeling good about yourself. And so you're going to, whatever you're doing in whatever your next phase is going to make you feel really good about yourself and make you feel secure and confident and like your wishes are fulfilled. And so that's really good. And then you have the Moon. The Moon card, just in this deck, it's a little bit like about just don't deny yourself something good by being don't deceive yourself and deny yourself something that you could have because you chose to not see it clearly. Because if you think about the moon when you're outside in the night, it's kind of, you see shadows and you're like, what is that? No, that's not that. And so sometimes out of fear, we don't even go out in the shadows of the night. It's just safer to stay in. So don't have fear. Don't be afraid to proceed. Don't worry that you won't see it clearly. Just take take the chances and move forward, because you do have the Star card. So even if you don't see where it's going to lead or how it's going to go and you're nervous about what the outcome will be, you have the Star card, so you'll be fine. Okay, so these are your fears and your hopes. So your fears are the Six of Wands, which this is the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is the Aries card, but fire energy definitely. The Six of Wands is about victory and feeling like you've won. So your fear is that maybe you're not going to ever feel victorious in life, that you're going to feel like, yes, this is my time, this is my cycle. Don't forget, you're at just about, what we would like to have is the Wheel of Fortune. I wish that was under there. That would be perfect. Well, not under your fears, but hopefully the wheel will come up and then you know it's your new cycle. But so you have the Six of Wands and then the Three of Cups in reverse. So maybe you're feeling like you won't ever be victorious and you're never going to be able to celebrate. Just like, oh, I've made it, I'm done, I'm happy, and life is like just relaxing and complete now. So you want to just remember these are your fears. That doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. Oops, they were like this. It's not going to happen. You will be victorious and you will celebrate and be happy, but these are just your fears. You have to just push aside any of the, where was it? Remember all the worries and the fears that you had with the Ten of Swords. Just you push those away. That's in the past. So let this kind of thing stay in the past too. Okay, so what your hopes are, the Knight of Wands and the King of Pentacles. So the hopes are that it's either you or Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You're hoping that they'll come in quickly, or that you can come in quickly, and then it's going to be very passionate and very fiery and just just, fiery kind of wah kind of stuff. You like it. And then also your hopes are that so that's the Knight of Wands, and then this is the King of Pentacles. And so he's really stable, really secure. He has everything he needs in life. He doesn't have to work hard anymore. I mean, he's willing to work, and he has already worked really hard, but it's not that he's done working, but his hard work has gotten him this far, and he has everything he needs, more than enough. I mean, he's just surrounded in just anything you can imagine. So your hopes are that you can have a really passionate, fiery relationship with lots of good sex and good, just like fire energy. They get along well, they play, and they're goofy, and they have good passion between them. You're hoping for that kind of thing, and at the same time you want to be stable, which who doesn't want all that anyways, right? Okay, so right here is how others see you. So whoever it is in your life right now that sees you, they see you as the King of Cups, which is someone who's very loving, kind, loyal, father kind of figure. Wait, didn't we have the Queen of Cups? Yeah, you have the both. See, so this is someone that is going to be a really good relationship for you. Really, when you get the counterparts together in a reading, that means that it's going to be lasting. It's going to have a lasting throughout, like it's going to have what it needs to endure if you choose to do that. So you have the King of Cups. He is the Queen's counterpart again, and he's loving, kind, fatherly, and he's a super good businessman, really smart, creative, entrepreneurial, and he knows how to bring home the bacon, but at the same time he is passionate and loving, and him and his wife have a passionate kind of relationship. So someone's seeing you that way. And they're also seeing you as someone that they feel like their soul already knows, that maybe they think, that you're like a soulmate kind of thing, and that they think that, like, if they haven't known you already from your childhood or something like that, they think of you as someone that as soon as they met you, there was just something familiar and you felt good and comfortable. And how do you see yourself? Whoa, both Leo, right on. Good for you. Okay, so this is the King of Wands. This is a Leo. And he's an excellent manifester. He's an excellent husband. Makes passionate love to his wife, and he's very good, and he makes good, like, he's a king. He says, I want this, I get it. He's a fiery, hot king. He's a fire sign. He's the king of the jungle king. And so, and if you look at this, there's a lizard there, which represents using your intuition. And so he's very intuitive. And then also you have the Strength card, which is the Leo card right here. This card could be, it is Leo, but it sometimes can be Sagittarius or Aries. But this right here is the Leo card. Excuse me. And this is all about just having the inner strength, everything you need, being kind, compassionate, loyal, everything that a Leo is, that's what this card represents. Someone who's a hard worker, who just very empathetic and doesn't try, but at the same time, Leos are Leos, and so you're strong. You're not some weakling. Just because you're kind, loyal, compassionate, no one ever forgets you're the king of the jungle. So that's how others are seeing you, right, or how you're seeing yourself right now. So that's really good. So that's excellent. Now I wanted some advice for you. And this is mostly feeling like it's about love in your life, but I did ask for something on work just to see, out of curiosity. Although you already told me, well, my job sucks, so why would I even tell you? Okay. The Wheel of Fortune. So this is your advice. Hey, the wheel. I said if you got the wheel. See? Okay, so this is a new cycle for you. Something's coming. And that's usually like 11-year cycle, 7-year cycle, 13-year. I'm thinking we're all on a 13-year cycle right now. So whatever comes in our life right now is going to come in for the next 13 years. And we're just going to be able to grow it and manifest it. And then in 13 years from now, we can decide if it serves us anymore or not. Or, I mean, it doesn't mean we're stuck with everything new that we start right now. But it's a cycle for 13 years where good things can really come your way. And you can just accept them. And then you're also going to be, your advice is to communicate more. This is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius once again, and you need to communicate with them and maybe open up a little more and just message them more, just flirt, play around, do what you need to do just to keep the lines of communication open. Because if it is someone that you are interested in and you want to kind of accept the new cycle, then make sure you do your part on that too. That's what that would mean. Okay, and then, oh wow, I got 3. Ah, look at you. Go you. Okay, this is your final outcome for the next 3 months is what I said. I want to know what's in 3 months. So here, this is sleepless nights, worrying, just can't get out of your head. You're just stressed all the time. But guess what? You have it in reverse. So that means you're going to let go of a lot of worries or things that have burdened you in the past or recent, you know, like along the path now, and things that have you just like stress you out are going to not really stress you out as much. You're going to just feel a lot better about things. And look at why. You have an Ace of Pentacles and an Ace of Cups. Ace of Pentacles is about a new start, new foundation, new... remember we were talking about that with the 3 of Pentacles. It's just a new foundation is what Pentacles are. Foundations are Pentacles or whatever are important to you. And if that's like money, career, like all of that together, whatever makes you feel secure in life to have those, that's the package. That's what your Pentacles are. And so you're going to have brand new beginnings on the Ace of Cups, which is love, and in the foundations, which could be a new job, new home. You might be buying a new house, selling your home. You might decide I want to change my career completely. I'm going to do something different. But in the next 3 months, you're going to have some serious changes. But remember, these are aces, so you have to take an ace, and the universe is offering you. Look at those are both like the hand of God reaching out, saying, "Here you go." But if you turn your back on them and don't take it, then you don't get it. So make sure that you're open to it, because you need to be open to this new cycle. Remember, so communicate with others and just that's awesome. Good for you. That's really good. See, I like doing readings much better when I'm not in front of you because I feel a lot more comfortable about it. Although, you know, whatever. Okay, so your angel advice cards are: let your friends help you, ask and accept support from others. So this is about communicating with people and just kind of just sharing your thoughts, more of this kind of thing. Just not being shut off. Let people know where you think, like what your thoughts are, and let them talk with you and just kind of share your life with you a bit, because the more open you are, the more other people can be open with you, and that's the only way you're going to have any kind of strong bond with anyone anyways, is to be open and share. So just know you're worth it and people want in. So let's see. You also have, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So whatever it is that you're wanting, that is here, what's in your thoughts, whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest, this, you've already met them. So you just need to communicate with them more and let the cycle take its place with them. And I think that you could be happy. Hold on, I'm dropping things everywhere. Okay, so that's good. So you've already met somebody, but whatever. Let's see. Now I want to just kind of, let's see what's on the bottom of that deck before we switch over. Judgment. Okay, Judgment. That is about, if you think about the Judgment Day, it's about all of a sudden everything that was done in secret is now out in the open. Anything, everybody sees clear. It's like when the fog's lifted from the sky and all of a sudden you can see clearly everything in front of you. Everything that you didn't understand before, why it was working that way. Now it all just like falls into place, makes sense, and you're not even bugged by it anymore. It's like, oh, okay, I get why my life led me to this point. I actually had something better coming my way, because that's usually, Judgment's usually like, okay, I get it now. Something better was out there for me, and I didn't see it, and I fought it, and now I have clarity, and wow, I'm opening up to it. So good for you. And then, okay, there's you again with the Strength card. So you're showing up right here. I was asking some jobs about your, or some questions about your job, but so you're in your element there, like you are in control. You are the king of your domain in that job at the moment. And but But for some reason, I don't know, like something's coming that's gonna make you feel justified. So maybe like whatever you've put out there is what you get back. That's what the Justice card is. So maybe something's coming back at you for all the hard work you put in. Maybe a different offer is going to come your way, and something is going to, justice is going to be served. So an offer may come. Someone may say, hey, this is for you, or something along that line. And then you're going to have to think about whatever it is for a while. You're going to have to meditate it and decide if that's for you, whatever's happening, whatever, I don't know what. Maybe you're just thinking about doing something different. I'm not really sure. We don't really communicate about your career or anything. So, but something's going to happen that's going to make you really have to go within and decide if that's for you or if this is what you want, kind of thing. But then it looks like it might be, and you might travel for work. You might take on maybe they're going to have you like promote you to some other, position. Maybe you'll go somewhere where you train other people or something along that line, or they might move you a little farther where you have to travel a little further or something like that. But it's looking like you might travel back and forth, and you're going to not, here you're kind of meditating, worrying about it. Here you're like, okay, well, I'm just going to take my worries with me. I'm not sure, but I'm going to feel confident. I'm going for it. I'm going to do something. And then you have the Star card. So the Star card, I think you had before too, the Aquarius card. And this is all about feeling like you've manifested something great. I mean, look at her. This is such a beautiful card in this deck. She's pouring two different vessels together and bringing the life of water, bringing the life back together in the water from her magic water that she's adding to it. And she's based pure on intuition, knowing what to add, what to do. She follows her intuition 100%. So you're going to follow your guidance and your intuition, and you're going to decide, you're going to come out where you followed your intuition, and it's going to pay off, and you're going to feel like your wishes are fulfilled, and you're going to feel like this is where you belong. You're very confident doing what you're doing. So I'm not sure what that's going to be, but that's interesting. And see what's at the bottom of the deck. The Six of Wands. You had this. Well, you have a lot of repeating cards. Here's the Six of Wands again. Six of Wands is the Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius energy. It is a Leo, like I said, the Aries card, but it's fire energy. And it's about him just being victorious. He's going to town to say, hey, guess what, everybody? I did this. I have this, whatever. So whatever choice you make at the end of it, you're going to feel victorious about it. And you're going to, whether they just promote you or something, maybe they'll move you. Like, I don't know if there's different, I don't know anything about it, but maybe something like that. So I don't know, but looks like you have a good next few months coming your way, and looks like you have a pretty nice young lady in your life who is pretty lucky to be around you. All right, have a great night.